Hey, good morning everyone. It's Susie. I'm continuing my video diary after my lumbar fusion surgery. Today is March the 7th, I think, or no, today's March the 8th, 2012, and I had my surgery September 10th of 2010, lumbar fusion at L5S1. The last time I did a video, I believe, was about the time I was going to have an EEG to see if I had any nerve damage, because I was having some problems with weakness in my right ankle. Well, it turns out that I do have some nerve damage down there. My doctor says it's permanent nerve damage, and she wanted me to do some physical therapy to strengthen that, to see how I could strengthen it, similar to what people would do, you know, after a stroke, just so that I can be mindful of that and hopefully not have any more falls, because I actually chipped that ankle bone last time I went down in my kitchen. So anyway, since I had the EEG, I did have that physical therapy. I haven't had any more falls, and my ankle has not turned in at all since then. So that hasn't been a problem anymore. And hopefully it won't be. She recommended that I get a little orthotic, an ankle splint to have in case I'm doing a lot of walking. And I just still need to pick that up. I'm still working full-time. I commute about an hour each way, and I do a lot of sitting at my job now, so I have been having a lot of pain, and I'm just way behind in answering comments and questions and everything, so I figured I would try to just do another video and answer your questions this way. But I have been having a lot of pain still. It's been really frustrating. They say that after the fusions that you have, that the joints above and below the fusion get weak, and you can have separating at those joints. So mine would be L4, L5, and then my sacral area. So, excuse me, I'm driving. I shouldn't be taping while I'm driving, but I am paying attention to the road, actually, so I'm not doing a good job taping. Anyway, so when I've been having a lot of pain, I just went to the doctor this past Monday, and I'm having an injection. I was already scheduled to have an injection, another steroid injection on Friday, which is tomorrow, in my right hip, my sacroiliac area, because she feels like I have a sacroilitis. So an inflammation in my sacroiliac joint. And she had already done a diagnostic injection in this area, and the diagnostic injection worked really well. And that was just to see if she was in the right area. And when she put a numbing medication in there, and it worked really well. So now she's going to go in and do a combination of, I think she said, a numbing medication and a steroid. And she said that should last longer and give me pretty good relief. So I cannot wait to have that done. My pain is in my, all across my, spread across my hips, from hip to hip, all across my lower back, all across my butt, my tailbone. It's just burning pain. So I think it's just because I'm sitting so much. And also, I've been pretty active as far as, you know, I have my old life back. I'm doing things with my son, so I have quality. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm living my life. I'm able to do the things I did before. I don't have to not do things. Well, this past Saturday, I take that back. This past Saturday, we went to an art show, and we were walking around, and, you know, I did have to stop because I was in so much pain, I just couldn't go. So I stopped, and I had to take my pain medication and, you know, just hang out for a little bit until it kicked in and worked, because the pain actually turned into a cramping kind of a pain that went all down the front of my thighs and the back of my thighs. It was like a deep, deep aching and cramping on top of the burning. So it was a mess. Then on top of that, I'm getting the other kind of pain that I get is still that same pain that I had before the surgery, which is a very specific one pain on the left side of my butt, like one little spot. Then I also have pain in my right hip that comes around my right hip, and it goes down to the outside of my right knee and goes down to my right foot. So with that, she's wondering if I had a little tear at L4, L5, and she's wondering if I might have ruptured that a little more. So she's actually going to get another MRI. And she's hoping I don't have more of a rupture. So that's kind of scary. As far as the medication goes, I'm still taking the same medication that I took before. That's not changed. I'm still using the Butran patches. They work pretty well, I think, or they were. I mean, with the pain I'm having now, I do have the breakthrough pain. I take the Nucynta for that still. And I just have started using the Voltaren gel more again. That anti-inflammatory gel I'm taking. I started taking naproxen again because I'm hurting so much. I need to call the doctor actually and let her know that I'm taking naproxen more. I'm taking it 2 of them in the morning and 2 at night. So I need to let her know about that. And what else do I take? Scalaxin. I've been taking usually 1 of those in the morning and 1 at night. Cymbalta. She had me taking Cymbalta 30 milligrams. She just cut me down to 20 though, just to see how I do with 20 milligrams. That's really about it for pain. So that's what's going on with me. That's the full update. Hopefully my MRI is okay. She mentioned to me that if L4, L5 would be ruptured again, pushing on nerves, that would mean surgery. I'm really not up for surgery again, to tell you the truth. Of course, I guess I would have to have it, but my goodness, it's a lot. It's a lot to go through, and I would do it again, but wow, this has been a lot. It's very frustrating to come through all of this and still have pain. I can tell you that in the beginning, I honestly thought that I was going to go through surgery and come out and not have pain anymore. And one of the things I have to tell you is that don't be shocked if you go through this and you still do have some pain. You have to kind of, I think, prepare yourself to go through surgery and still deal with some pain, but know that it's not going to be as bad as it was before surgery. But just don't think that you're going to go home from surgery and then heal like 8 weeks later and have your problem be gone like it would be with a gallbladder or an appendix. It just doesn't work that way, and I had no earthly idea. I think that's the biggest thing to take away from this whole ordeal. That's the biggest thing I can tell you. It's what I've learned. So I hope this has helped. I'm sorry I haven't been able to reply to your questions individually. Right now, I'm just really swamped with this commuting, and hopefully once I work from home here in a couple weeks, I can try to sit down and catch up on some of this. I'm literally just spending 2 hours of my day driving, so that's why I'm videoing right now from the road right here. That's where I'm at. Take care, everybody. I wish you the very best, and good luck with all you're doing.